Hello and welcome to Footy Judge Mo people. This is your evening debate or whatever you want to call it. I missed you guys today. I missed you so much. I did not stream today. It was busy, and also we just streamed 2 hours on Hossam's channel on This Is Football, debating, predicting the Premier League. The Premier League is back. I'm going to do multiple previews over the next couple of days, but big up everybody that joined us today. We're talking about Haaland versus Messi. Who should win the Ballon d'Or? Harry Kane broke the record for England. We'll talk a little bit about the Premier League, of course, but I got a fantastic guest for you today. But stick with us, of course. We already have 20 people in. Hit that like button for me. Subscribe if you're new. Big up everybody that is here, of course, with me. But I got somebody that I like to talk to. I think that's his debut on the channel, and I was so happy that he accepted my invitation. Of course, big up everybody that is joining us 2 a.m., 3 a.m. I apologize for this, but it is what it is. It's when the stream is. If you're watching this on the replay, make sure to hit that like button for me, please. I'm here with Oski. Oski. He's going to introduce himself. But the guy from Footy Fanatics, you see him on Staffy TV all the time, knows his football, knows what he's talking about, doesn't speak rubbish. And I'm happy that he's here and he accepted my invitation. Welcome.
My boy. Thank you for having me on the channel. Beautiful layouts, beautiful introduction. Everything this is fire. Thank you for having me. Shout out to everybody in here. Make sure y'all liking, subscribing. Big up to you, my brother. I see 2K subscribers. Okay, hot. My boy's hot on the streets. Shout out my boy.
Yeah, we're just big up everybody that subscribed. 2K is here. We're on the road to 5K, hopefully soon. So share this video, share the channel if you know that show how stupid the Ballon d'Or the comments already. Guys, get your super chats in. Like the freaking video. Subscribe if you're new, because we're in for a debate. Because I'm just telling you, bro. I actually did not speak to Omar about this before I come here. I have no idea his opinion. I don't know who he supports. I don't know who his GOAT is. I have no idea, actually, what he thinks. But we're going to start right away. Listen, we're going to start right away. I'm going to ask the question. 22-23. Messi won the World Cup. Haaland won the treble. 50 goals or something like this. I have the stats in front of me. Freaking Haaland last year scored 36 goals. 12 goals in the Champions League. 3 goals in the Cup. 1 goal in the FA Cup. 52 goals. 9 assists in 53 games. Messi won the World Cup. Who do you think should win Ballon d'Or? Wow. And how do you assess Ballon d'Or?
Them numbers is crazy if you really look at it. Them numbers is really some serious numbers, bro.
Serious.
Serious numbers, especially first year in the Premier League. To break in the Prem, obviously we know how, in all respect to all other leagues too, Bundesliga. But in all respect to other leagues, it's still a massive achievement to achieve that in the Prem. You know what I'm saying? We have legends who played in the Premier League and they still did not achieve those numbers. So that is actually massive. But you can't. We'll get into it more.
Yeah, well, Messi, let me tell you the numbers that Messi did last year. Messi scored 16 goals, had 16 assists in the Farmers League in Liga. And in a Champions League, he scored 4, assisted 4. And he played in the League Cups, in MLS, League Cups and stuff like that, which don't count. So he scored 20 goals, had 20 assists in Europe. Didn't score anything in the Coupe de France, of course. So Messi had 20 goals and 20 assists. Thank you for everybody that joined us from Hossam. Make sure to like the video. Subscribe if you're new, people. Subscribe if you're new to the channel. Make sure we get me to 100 likes. Big up everybody. This is a completely different. The Premier League preview is going to be tomorrow, and it's going to be Friday. And I'm going to have 4 Premier League previews for you. They're ready. Everything is ready. But we're here to talk about Haaland, Messi, Harry Kane, Wayne Rooney. And we might include Cristiano Ronaldo. Just I see how Omar sees the football, though, because I'm intrigued to see how do you assess Messi versus R9. What do you think? But make sure to like the video, people. Welcome everybody from This Is Football. Thank you so much for people that are watching us. Make sure send the super chats.
How many people we have in here right now, Mo?
We have 120 people in here right now, and we're not even on 100 likes. So people hit that like button for me. You know my energy, and I need the likes to go up, people. The like button underneath your live chat, and it helps the channel massively. It's the only way this channel is gonna grow is by you liking the video. When you like the video, we go to different viewers, and I change just my camera for you.
this is the most entertaining. This is the most entertaining duel they're gonna get right now. So hey, get to it. Start liking. This fireworks. Me and Mo. If y'all don't know how me and Mo get down, watch the last episode on Echo on Sunday. He knows how to. Yeah, he knows how to get me going. So you gotta come on.
Listen, bro. Football. Listen, we'll talk about football. People in the chat. I want people. I'm gonna try to catch your questions, but I want you guys involved in this conversation because I can talk about football with numbers. We can talk about football with abilities. I'm not here to debate Haaland's ability versus Messi. This is not a debate here. It's absolutely not the debate, to be honest. We're not debating Haaland v Messi in terms of football ability, who's more talented, who achieved more in his career. I'm talking about 2 seasons, 2022-23 versus Messi in Paris Saint-Germain winning the World Cup. Is the World Cup by itself guarantees you to win the Ballon d'Or? That's the $1 million question.
You can't say that. We can't say because the year Mbappe won it with France, who took the Ballon d'Or was Modric.
Yes,
if I'm right.
So, Ballon d'Or in 2018, it was Modric, of course, because he won the Champions League. Yeah,
he won World Cup final, but he won the Champions League. He won. I think they won. Was it the same year they won La Liga too? They won the double over there. I'm not sure. Maybe someone who watches La Liga fact check that for me. I don't remember, but I guess I don't think it makes if you win the World Cup, you deserve because let's be honest, the World Cup is one of those competitions that end up being fluke. How many times a team that has won it, we do not expect them to win it? How many times? Perfect example. There was a couple teams that make Italy 06. Italy 06 barely made it out the group.
But they won the World Cup, though.
They won the World Cup, but barely made it out the group. They were not convincing at all, but ended up winning the World Cup. So it's one of those tournaments that you're banking off just energy, form, how you are, and you just keep going. And there's a lot of players we've seen World Cup hype. That's something that's big. World Cup hype. Okay, so
but you don't think Messi is a World Cup hype, bro?
Thank you, Austin, for that. Big
you don't think that Messi is a World Cup hype?
No, so now see, when it comes to the topic of the Ballon d'Or, of course I'm never ever gonna say Messi's a World Cup hype. This is Messi. This is arguably, personally, maybe I have to probably bow down.
I see it in your eyes. You don't think Messi is the greatest of all time.
You
don't think Messi is the greatest of all time.
It's but I think he might be. We can't say.
Well, yes, yeah. Oh, you're stuttering, bro. You're stuttering, bro.
We'll find out through it when we start moving in. But this is the thing. When it comes to now Haaland and it comes to Messi, obviously, shout out Haaland. Had a great season last season. But the Ballon d'Or might have to still go to Messi one more time. And I was a big dude thinking like, okay, no, anyone from Man City should deserve that trophy. And there's still big votes. You still have KDB, you still have Rodri, you still and then Haaland. Out those were the 3 main guys on City. In all respect to every single player. But personally, I don't think if Haaland is in the conversation for like the number 2 spot, right? If it's between
let me ask you a question. Do you think if Haaland was not playing for Manchester City last year, did he win a treble?
I don't think they would have won. I don't think they would have won the treble. But
I don't think so. People in the chat, while you haven't liked the video yet, I'm only on 30 likes, and we have over 100 people here, and you haven't even liked the video. The like button is so important. Tell me what you think. It's a yes or no question. If Manchester City did not have Haaland last year, would they have won the treble? It's a yes or no question. But hit that like button and let me know in the chat. It's a yes or no question.
I don't think they would have won, though. But this is the thing, right, Mo? I don't think Haaland has the ability to carry a team just how Messi could carry a team.
All right.
And I personally, that's why
you think Messi carried Argentina in the World Cup? You didn't think that Messi was carried by the people around him?
No, the people around him did.
It's a team game, right? Messi lost 8 to Bayern Munich because he had a bad team. Did Messi carry them at that time?
No, but he has the ability to change the game by himself. Now, this is the thing. Everybody did their job that World Cup for Messi.
Yeah.
Everyone did what they had to do for Messi.
But I thought Julian Alvarez was the most effective player in that World Cup.
No, Di Maria was definitely. You seen what Di Maria coming?
Yeah. So your argument is that he can change the game. Yes, he can. Nobody said he can. Is he the one who did that in the World Cup?
But now, look at this for example. The KDB and Rodri out this Man City team. Where's your boy? That's how you have to look at it.
Yeah, but doesn't mean Rodri is carrying them.
Rodri and KDB, they're
no. So take Rodri out of that team. It's not the same. But do you think Rodri is carrying Man City? No, he's not.
I think he plays a
No, I don't think you can say the same. Remove Edison, it's different. You remove Diaz, it's different.
No, Edison. Rodri's the best dude in that position, Amo. There's no
Yes, I agree with you. Nobody. I'm not arguing that, bro.
So
I'm not arguing this, Omar. I'm arguing with you that the word carry means I am carrying the team. I'm gonna tell you, Messi carried Barcelona over the years for many years.
You can't say that.
Players around him. I'm telling you why. Because Barcelona sometimes it was pass the ball around, great, keep ball. But without Messi, they wouldn't win. They wouldn't score goals. You can say, yeah, but without Rodri, Rodri, you can get somebody and you can compensate. Messi, you cannot compensate for Messi's absence from Barcelona.
No, of course, but
you can't.
Without Rodri, the system.
They would still, by the way, they can have another DM that maybe wouldn't do the job as good as Rodri, but they will still win games. Let me give you an example. If they have Declan Rice at the moment, Man City, they would not look as good, right? Man City, but they will still win the games. But remove Messi from Barcelona, Barcelona wouldn't win at that period. Does that make sense?
I don't know. You don't think Declan Rice would fit in that?
I actually think if Declan Rice plays for Man City tomorrow, they wouldn't. Okay, so let's if we do a rating for Man City, if Man City with Rodri play a 95 out of 100, I'm gonna give them rating. With Declan Rice, they will play 85 to a 90. But with Messi at Barcelona, if Barcelona plays at 95, remove Messi, Barcelona's at 60. 60% of their abilities. This is how I see it. Do you see the numbers game?
Mm-hmm.
You don't think that within 2009 to 2015 or something with Luis Suarez, if Messi doesn't play, Barcelona lose 40% of their ability to win games. Does that make sense?
No, it makes sense. It makes sense.
So that's why I agree with you that Messi carried that Barcelona team, right? That's what I'm saying.
But it's hard because there was a lot of Barcelona teams. You had Messi, you had Neymar, you had Suarez, and it was like that MSN link up. You had Xavi and Iniesta at one point. As much he was definitely an effective role, but the prime Barca years, it
was fast. It was great and everything. It was passed around. And then Messi is the one who's going to get you across the line. It wasn't
moment of magic
feeding Messi. It wasn't spoon. It was Messi creating the chance, and it was Messi scoring the chance.
It's moments of magic. You could say
exactly. Thank you so much.
And that's why at the end of the day, I'm gonna lean to this. It's the moments of magic. This World Cup was literally tailored a moment of magic for Messi's.
Takes us to the question is, did Messi carry Argentina in the World Cup? Do you believe that if Messi did not play for Argentina, would they have won the World Cup? I argue no, they wouldn't have.
I don't think they would have.
They wouldn't have won the World Cup. However, did Messi carry Argentina? Did Messi carry Argentina in that World Cup? It's a yes or no question.
A perfect example, a carry job was Mbappe with France. That's a carry job.
Yes, was Messi with Barcelona. That means you remove that guy, you don't win the same games.
Exactly.
But Argentina without Messi might have reached the quarterfinal, might have reached a semifinal because they had Julian Alvarez. He was absolutely amazing. They had Di Maria, who was great. They had DePaul. They had McAllister.
But that's the point.
Let me acknowledge something in the chat. Big up Ahmed Sulaiman, of course, for gifting 5 memberships. Thank you, Ahmed. People in the membership, check out the membership community. You'll see an email. You can email me. You get to be a show with me this Sunday. I already have my first panelist this Sunday, right? Big up Kevin. And guys, email me to be on the show with me this Sunday to talk about the Premier League with me if you want. But big up Ahmed for supporting the channel. Guys, your support is really appreciated. Like the video. Give me to 100 likes. Ahmed, thank you for supporting the channel. Appreciate you, Ahmed, of course, for supporting the channel. Ahmed Sulaiman. Smash W's for Ahmed in the chat, people, for supporting Footy Judge Moore's channel. I'm on 2K. Subscribe if you're new. But give me to 100 likes because you guys are greedy. You want the free content, but you don't want to hit the like. The like button is how this video gets seen to other people. Is the like button is how this channel grow and gets to other people. I came from work, right? And I did 2 back-to-back shows, and I'm doing shows for you here. So hit that like button, people. Hit that like button, people. There are other things. Will is saying McAllister only made the World Cup squad. Yes, but he did very well. He did very well in the World Cup. He played great, though, yeah? But that doesn't mean there's a lot of Denmark made 1992 Euros by accident and they won it. I'm not taking anything away from them. Thanks for everybody. If you become a member, thank Ahmed Suleiman, but we'll keep going about it. But my point is, do we make Ballon d'Or win by abilities, which is Messi's ability, or by achievement? Who achieved more last year? Is it Messi winning the World Cup finally, or it's Erling Haaland helping Manchester City win their first ever Champions League treble? Which one do you think is better? Is a bigger achievement? Yeah, the World Cup and everything, but which one do you think is a bigger achievement?
I'm always gonna go with the more. You know the saying, more is the more the merrier.
More, yeah,
exactly. I'm gonna go with the more the merrier. It's not easy to achieve a treble. You get what I'm saying? Not everybody, not every club achieved the treble, and the goal that City was hunting was a Champions League. We could all lie. Everybody can here be honest with each other. The main goal was the Champions League. They was winning the league. They took over. They turned the Prem into Bundesliga.
They weren't winning the league. What is this? Arsenal were winning the league.
No, consistently prior. I'm saying they always win the league.
Yeah. Okay.
And that's a perfect example. Arsenal was winning the league, and they still found a way to overcome it and take that. Not only did they finish the league in fashion, they also finished the league with a Champions League. So it's the FA Cup against us. It's pretty. It's that to me is always going to be the more the merrier. But it's also Haaland. You
know why it's tough? I'll tell you why it's tough. I'll tell you why it's tough. And people always talk about this. Because Haaland isn't as good on the eye as other players that won the Ballon d'Or.
No, I listen, Mo. I don't. You know what? This eye test shit.
It makes a. You know, Neymar is the biggest eye test merchant in the world. Flicks and tricks.
Shit needs to stop with the eye test, the eye test. Because okay, leave the eye test alone. Oh, he R2 smash. He's a run smash merchant, whatever. So then why is everybody else can't do the same thing that he does? Same thing when it comes to Mohamed Salah. Oh, that's
a fantastic argument.
So then why do they?
If it's that easy, why not everybody's doing it?
If it's so easy, why didn't the GOATs that played in the Prem scored how many goals that he scored last season? If it's so easy, why didn't he go and take this with a storm? If it's just, oh, he's a tap-in merchant. You get what I'm saying? It's awareness, it's position, it's pace, it's physicality. It's an overall game. It's not just because they give you Hoga Bonito and he gives you a couple little, megs and 2 ball rolls, then he's a GOAT. No, bro. That shit has to stop. The eye test. And then you have the other guys with stats. You're a stat merchant. At the end of the day,
I know one.
It's you. If it takes a lot.
Love you, Will. I love you, Will. I love you. I don't know how to do hearts. I love you, Will. I know one of these guys, the stats guys. I love you, Will. Guys, check out Will Stewart, to be honest, in Tottenham away. The best setup on YouTube, as Hossam says. The best. I've never seen someone with a better setup on YouTube. Go ahead. Sorry, I had to interject here. And also, check out Staffy TV, people. If you haven't subscribed to Staffy TV, he's in the chat. He's the mod. Staffy is the moderator mod of Footy Judge Mo channel. Staffy is the moderating mod. Like, he's the mod of all mods. Does that make sense?
Nah, big up Staffy for real. Big up Staffy for real.
It's a big Mina. Oh, here we go. The first super chat, the first support to the channel from Mina Sedhom. Big up Mina for sure. Thank you so much. Thank you, Ahmed Suleiman, for the membership. He's thanking Ahmed. Thank you, Mina, for the super chat. He's saying, better question. Why is Messi in for UEFA Player of the Year? Where Erling Haaland, RL9. Who's RL9? Robert Lewandowski and Haaland broke records, but Messi will win it like in 2021. And that's the $1 million question, Mina. I'm going to tell you why. Because with all due respect to all countries, and people, I've said that about Egypt. Bro, the guy that represented Egypt before, all right, voted for Mo Salah when he wasn't even in the top 5, or he was like the 5th, and he was like, some people, guys, support or sorry, vote for someone because the name. I guarantee you, which is I respect. I'm not going to mention names. You guys know what I'm talking about. You'll have someone who doesn't watch the Premier League in Asia or Africa or anywhere, like doesn't watch any European football, and they just vote for Messi because he won the World Cup, because it's a voting game. It's a popularity contest. Who's more popular? And that's what happens. That's why Messi is in UEFA. Hussam is asking people to gift him a membership. So he can be on the show. By the way, Hussam is asking for membership to be in the show with me, because Hussam has not been on the show with me. Waves wants to be modded. Oh yeah, I'll add. But anybody that abuses being a mod is gonna get removed. Mina Sidum is gonna be a mod. I'm gonna have more mods than actual people. This is football now. You hate Chelsea too much. I'm simple, man. I saw Omar. I hit a like. Like the video, everybody. We're not even on 50 likes.
Oh, how many likes we have right now?
We're not even on 50 likes, people.
How many watching?
We'll have 115 people watching.
God.
And we're not even. Come on, people.
I'm telling you, I'm convinced people don't have YouTube accounts.
Okay, here we go. Waves, I know you're modded, so your comment will show, but you're not even sending a super chat. I'm trying to respect the super chat. But anyway, people say that we hate Messi. I don't hate Messi. I actually don't hate Messi at all. It's as simple as I actually think Messi is a great player because he won the World Cup. I don't think he should win Ballon d'Or. It was supposed to be Haaland, in my opinion. This is just my personal opinion, because
it has to be a City player. It has to be a City player.
Like, you cannot just win the freaking treble. That doesn't happen every year. Yeah. And then, because otherwise every World Cup will have someone win it. Mbappe in 2018 didn't win the Ballon d'Or. Well, and he still played for Monaco. So come on, give me a break then. So why didn't Mbappe win it? Because he was young? Just give me a break. This is it. I want people to get involved in the conversation. Super chat as well from Slimani. City would have won that treble if they bought any of the top 5 strikers at that time. Haaland won the lottery.
The only way I believe it, if they would have bought Harry Kane. If they would have bought Harry Kane, I could see that. Anybody else?
Salimani, do you really think that? You really think that Haaland, anybody would have done that with Haaland? That anybody would have done that other than Haaland? Oh my God. This is ridiculous. No, this is not real. Are you serious, bro? People in the chat, are you seeing the super chat? You think that if you bought top 5, who are the top 5 strikers then? Salimani, let me know who are the top 5 strikers that they should have bought.
Harry Kane.
Yeah, but I said that if Harry Kane joined Man City, he would have actually outscored Haaland and they would have won the treble. But he's the only one. I think not Benzema. Benzema of last year? No. Not Benzema of last year. Maybe Benzema of the year before. Not Benzema of last year. I disagree with that. No, I think that's actually cap.
Lewandowski's cap.
No, not Lewandowski. Not Lewandowski. No. I think, no. Guys just forget how Haaland was very good in movement last year that he got on the end of things. Haaland turned every chance into a goal, people. It's not easy to score 52 goals. My man scored 52 goals in 53 games. Right? Huh?
Osimhen just turned up last season.
So Osimhen last year, yeah.
No, but he just showed up last year. So last year was
Osimhen has been around, but he hasn't been as famous as last year. No, but he has been scoring double digits.
Exactly. He didn't.
No, he was. Honest. That's the myth. So that's a big myth. He actually scored double digits in every season over the past 4 seasons.
Yes, but it wasn't like last year's numbers. That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
And as much in respect to Osimhen, I don't think he comes near Harry Kane. Erling Haaland. I
think actually Osimhen is a better player than Harry Kane.
He might be a better player, but he's not gonna. He doesn't have the attributes.
And he would score a lot of goals.
He doesn't have the attributes and the physicality to compete like how Haaland does.
Here, Daniel was one of my guys here. Daniel, one of the guys that support me all the time, and he's a Man City fan. This is a very good question. Why has Aguero never scored 52 goals then for Man City? If it's that easy. Aguero's a better footballer.
No,
That's a
Thierry Henry's a better footballer.
fantastic comment. He played for a better team. We argue that they had Lorizani, they had better play, they had Raheem Sterling at the best. So why not? People, can we get the likes to 100, please? Do I have to ask you guys many times? Why you're not liking the freaking video? Why you're not liking the freaking video? I don't get it. What is so hard about it? Do you know what the likes is? The likes are, they look like this, thumbs up. That live chat, close the live chat, hit that like button and come back chat with us. It's not going anywhere. The live chat. It's not going anywhere. We're not going anywhere. We're just starting. So hit that like button. Salamani here with another one. He's saying Rodri, KDB, Jack, and the back four were monsters.
Now it's Jack. Where was Jack against Arsenal?
Jack?
Where was Jack against Arsenal?
You think that Jack Grealish was one of these guys?
Come on, my brother. Salamani, if you're going to talk like that, you got to talk right, brother. You can't just come in and throw stuff like that.
Yeah, the back four were great and everything. But who's put the toughest thing about football is to put the ball in the back of the net. I think that's the toughest thing about football now. Come on, are you serious? Nobody, can we not have anybody blocking anybody, please? Can we not have anybody, unless there is bad foul language? Don't block anybody. Sulaimani, yes, I agree with this comment is good. They were monsters, they were great, but they still needed a striker to put the ball in the back of the net. And do you believe if Ivan Toney was there, he would have scored the same amount of goals? No. Do you believe if Oli Watkins was there?
Maybe.
I don't think so. I disagree with you, Ahmad.
Bro, no, stop. Those are
you think Haaland goals, Ivan Toney would have scored these goals?
Bro, Ivan Toney is a solid number 9, bro. Solid number 9. He's good with the ball. He gets it. He has great awareness. Same thing with Ollie Watkins. They both have space. They both got physicality to compete. But is obviously.
Can I tell you something to debunk this? Ivan Toney looks good, very good in the eye. Do you know that Brentford last year were 16th in ball position? So he played in a team that plays counter-attacking football.
Okay.
While Haaland played in a team that had the highest ball position percentage. So he had less space, way less space. Ivan Toney is very good footballer, but he ain't like Haaland. I'm sorry. Ivan Toney has never been tested in a team that play ball position, tight spaces. Ivan Toney, Brentford, at the end, Brentford play counter-attacking football. Their average ball position last year was 46%.
But he offers to the team a lot with that counter-attacking play.
But Man City don't play counter-attack team.
No, I'm saying.
So what's your evidence that he would have scored the same amount of goals?
Listen, Mo, at the end of the day, we can't sit here and be like, well, if the only way we're going to find out if that
dude... It's eye test.
No, it's the only way we find out if that dude's actually on the team.
But he isn't on the team. No, if he plays on a... No. If he plays on a similar team.
Because if we sat here and you think Haaland would have broke a record his first year, you personally would have said and think he would have broke a record.
I actually thought that. No, I didn't.
Yeah, exactly. So you never know until the person is into that team. So we can't sit and be like, well, this person...
He proved it, though.
He proved it where? In Bundesliga?
In Bundesliga, yeah. And in the Champions League.
So did Jadon Sancho. So did Lewandowski.
Yeah, but that's Manchester United. But Lewandowski's still great at Barcelona.
No, but I'm just saying, a lot of players go there. Timo Werner, Kai Havertz, a lot of people that improve their point. But when it comes to now fitting in, it's not that easy. Haaland is just, like I said, is when the eye test. If they really want to talk about eye test, he really looked good on eye. He's an athlete. The kid's an athlete.
Haaland.
Kid's a unit. Haaland is an athlete. It's a unit, and we're forgetting his age.
Yeah.
So the dude has all the attributes to be a perfect striker.
He is one of the best strikers I've seen. I still prefer Harry Kane over him. That's just my opinion.
Me too, because I like a player that could do everything.
No, because I actually think even Harry Kane will get the same amount of goals as him.
If he played for City, I agree with that too. But to each their own, and the only way we're gonna find out is if that would ever happen. But at the end of the day, it's just personally, I like a player that does everything. Like what I love about Mbappe, he does everything. It's not just.
Do you think Mbappe is a better player than Erling Haaland?
1,000%.
Football player.
1,000%.
So you think?
I'll tell you this: if Haaland was on that World Cup final in France, he's not doing what Mbappe did, bro.
Say that again.
if Haaland was on that World Cup final team with on France, and he would not have done what Mbappe did.
Yeah, 100%.
What Mbappe does is just different. He makes everybody around him look good.
Mbappe, that's Kylian Mbappe.
I think Kylian Mbappe makes it like. Remember the perfect talks? What's his name? Adrian Rabiot. Or this, or that. All these play. Olivier Giroud. Like, all respect to Giroud, I think Giroud is lethal. But to make Giroud top goal scorer, and it's Mbappe.
Giroud is not a top goal scorer, but fine.
Wasn't he the top goal scorer for France? Didn't he break the record?
Giroud actually in 2018 didn't even score one goal.
No, but who broke the record for France? I could have sworn.
Kylian Mbappe is a selfish player that plays for himself. He doesn't make anybody around him better.
I could disagree.
I actually disagree with you.
I could disagree.
Kylian Mbappe is a selfish player that only plays for himself. James Bond is another super chat. Thank you. James, for this one, he's saying Gabriel Jesus is better than Erling Haaland. In what aspect? In what aspect? Like, as a footballer, well, Hatem Ben Arfa is a better footballer than Erling Haaland. I'm serious. Eze is a better footballer. Eze is a better footballer. But does it mean if Gabriel Jesus is a striker in Man City last year, they don't win the treble? Fair and square. If Jesus was the striker of Man City last year, that team, they don't win the treble. That's my opinion. I'm not going to change it. 100%. This is just, I think this is a common knowledge by this point. But going back to Haaland and Messi, so you kept saying, so you don't think Haaland should win the Ballon d'Or then?
No, I did not say that.
So what did you say then?
Listen, the thing is with Haaland right now, the team that is on his, it's so difficult. Okay, if Haaland was on the team and you didn't have KDB, right? You think they would have still won the treble?
Say that again.
If Haaland, if you have Haaland, if you had the trio, the best three on City, to be fair, Rodri, KDB, and Haaland, right?
Yeah.
One out those pieces, I don't think the team would have flowed the same.
No, I think if KDB wasn't there last year, they because in the final at the end they scored in the second half and he wasn't even there.
Okay, but Mo, Inter smoked them. Do not tell me no.
We didn't smoke them.
Inter was the better team.
We were head to head, but in the second half they scored.
Inter had the much deadlier chances. If it wasn't for Rodri with the shot, Haaland got locked, and it wasn't the City that we're used to. And unless I'm an idiot, unless I'm a big idiot, and then somebody tell me different.
Yeah, because Inter were strong. We're not a weak team. We weren't a weak team.
No, but that Inter team, come on, Matteo Darmian starting at right back, my brother.
He's not right back. He was right center back, which suits him very well.
Whatever. The fact that I see that man on the pitch is crazy.
Yeah, but that's what you think because you're a Manchester United fan. Everybody plays for you. It turns into shit.
That man doesn't start anywhere, Mo. Be realistic.
As a right center back, he does. That's what you don't understand. He was actually very good last year.
Henrik Mkhitaryan was there. Or am I bugging?
Mkhitaryan was there. He wasn't great in that game. He was absolutely shit. Çalhanoğlu would start for the majority of Premier League. Çalhanoğlu would start for the majority of the Premier League team.
But I'm just saying, you're not putting those guys in anywhere in the category. No disrespect, not putting them in the category of any of those City teams.
But they played against Manchester City, and I'm not going to turn this into an Inter versus City category.
No, but I'm if anything, I'm bigging your team up. I told you they were a better team. They were a better team. It's simple
because Inter were a good team last year in the Champions League.
So it just showed you that without KDB there was no creativity. You had Rodri doing a creativity job by himself.
So what are you saying then?
Who?
What are you saying?
I'm saying it's difficult now to choose between because you can't just single out Haaland because he scored you the goals. You also have to. It's one of those years like when Xavi, Iniesta, and Messi will have to be put on the pedestal. But the difference is
don't get me started on that. Don't get me started.
I'm just saying. So it's like one of those.
Don't get me started on that because Xavi and Iniesta did not deserve to be there. That Ballon d'Or should have gone to Wesley Sneijder, who won a triple.
I agree with you, but
who reached the champions? He reached the final, right?
But there was
Lionel Messi won that popularity contest, right? That year. Xavi and Iniesta, as good as they are as midfielders, they're great and everything. Messi makes everybody around him look better.
I agree. I just said that with Argentina.
Yeah, he does,
I just
because
said
it's no, not with this Argentina team. I'm talking back then.
I'm,
No,
I'm
there's a
just,
difference between this Messi and the Messi of 2010, 2011, 2012. What are we saying here? No,
the
it's
only
completely
difference. The
different.
only thing is, right, I don't want to throw Haaland the big cake, is because I think there's two world class players that deserve.
Why does Messi deserve the Ballon d'Or?
No, I'm talking about two world class. I don't forget the Messi talk right now.
So you don't. So Messi's out of the contest for you.
It's Rodri. The only reason why I'm giving Messi his props, as fantastic play, we cannot see here, I'm not, but he has just that magic, bro. It's that magic to switch up a whole game, and you're always gonna look at that.
But there's a lot of players in the world that
They don't do it like
done
Messi,
this.
Mo. They don't do it like Messi, Mo.
Yeah, of course, but that's why he's the greatest. It's one of the greatest of all time,
He
in
don't
my
do it like
opinion.
Messi. But now it's the three who played a major role into that treble, and that comes down to Rodri, KDB, and Haaland. Everyone's gonna look at Haaland. Obviously, he's the goal scoring machine. Obviously, the team hadn't won the treble, couldn't even get through to the Champions League final a couple times. And here they are. The first year he joins the team, the project is done. But we could also agree that was the weakest Champions League ever. So there's a lot.
Last year.
Oh, that Champions League was. Come on, Mo. Mo, don't do this, Mo. That Champions League was weak sauce, bro. If you in the beginning of the season would have sat here together and told me that was your semifinal, you would not believe it yourself. If I came and told you the semifinal and the final would be this, you would not believe it.
Why is that?
So you're trying to tell me
in the semifinal was the winner of Serie A the year before, second place of Serie A the year before, the winner of La Liga the year before, and the winner of the Premier League the year before. So how is that not competitive? I'm sorry.
When does that matter?
But
that never matters.
What matters.
That never matters. There was
So,
times
so
where
out. So who was stronger than Inter last year, for example?
Napoli.
In the world. Napoli were not stronger than Inter. We actually won against
the league,
Napoli.
right?
But we won against Napoli.
No, wait, they won the league.
Yeah,
right?
but that's the difference. In the Champions League, it's a different ball game. Yeah, I answered you. They won the league, yes.
But that goes back to your argument. Oh, but the team that won Serie A, then the second place team.
And Napoli were in the quarterfinal. So what's your point?
That don't mean nothing. But it shows you it's a better team. It's a better team.
What do you mean? I don't get. Who is a better team?
Napoli was a better team than
Do you think that Barcelona last year were better than Real Madrid?
No.
Okay, but Barcelona won the league last year.
That's what I'm
so that proves your point is wrong, bro.
And it goes against your point.
Actually, it's the other way around.
No, because you said the winner of Serie A and then the second place team.
That's the year before.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter if they win the league. That was never the thing. And you just said it. The Champions League is a different animal. It's a different animal.
So Milan. So what do you mean? So Inter has 3 Champions Leagues and a triple. Milan have 7 Champions Leagues. Real Madrid in the semifinal has 14 Champions Leagues. And Man City were the strongest team in the world.
Let's not play the history game.
So do you want history or do you want current? I'm not getting you. Do you want history? Listen, I can come to you from here. I can come to you from here. I can come outside the camera. I can come from you anywhere, bro. I can actually do this everywhere.
Come from everywhere. Pause that, but come from anywhere you want. But the question is, right? It comes down to if we sat here predicting the Champions League Final Four, was those teams you were predicting? That was my question from
the only team that should not have been there, in my opinion, based on last year, is AC Milan. But their Champions League run wasn't bad. But they beat Napoli, hear me out. They beat Napoli, which is everybody predicted Napoli to go to the semifinal or the final. And Milan beat that team, so they deserve to go there. I don't get it. What's your point? Don't Google stuff. Talk to me here. Leave your computer. Don't Google things. Talk to me.
No, don't Google things. Because I'm trying to. What I'm trying to confirm is where in the world were we thinking Inter was deserved to be in there? That's my.
Because you don't know. Okay.
No.
I'm telling you. Once we got out of the group, I said it on multiple streams, and you can go back to me. I said the only team I don't want to face is Manchester City. Any other team, including Bayern and Real Madrid, and I said that, I would fancy my chances. I didn't say I would win against them. I said I would fancy my chances. But the only team that I said I would go and be I wouldn't be favorites, or I wouldn't fancy my chances to win it, is Man City. I said that, bro. I said that in December. In December last year, when we got out of the group stage against Bayern and Barcelona. That's the only thing I said. You think because you don't watch Serie A, you don't know how strong Inter were in the Champions League competition. We were very good in the cups. And in the league, we dropped the ball because we were focused on the Champions League. It's the same as Real Madrid. They lost the league at the end to Barcelona, right? But because they were focused in the Champions League.
But they was just shambolic altogether.
Real Madrid weren't shambolic. Real Madrid were toe-to-toe with Barcelona until game week 35. They just focused on the Champions League. And the fact that they lost against Man City doesn't prove anything.
It's a one league cup. It's a one league cup.
What?
It's a one league cup. It's a one league cup, La Liga, one league cup. It don't mean nothing. It don't mean nothing.
What do you want to... So hold on. What's your argument here? This is what's your argument? I don't get your argument.
Last year's Champions League was not the pinnacle. Was not what we were used to.
Yes, of course.
That's my.
I have had many seasons before in the Champions League where it's absolute. When Paris Saint-Germain played Bayern Munich in the final, that was a weak Champions League.
So
Roma played in the Champions League semi-final against Liverpool. Roma didn't even make it to the Champions League the year after, bro.
Yeah, but that was a solid Champions League run. But that's Champions League energy. Anybody could. Remember Ajax?
So what's your point then?
No, I'm saying when we were, because we was talking about Man City and the treble and Haaland and the players that, and then we brought up KDB. So I'm like, granted, it wasn't the strongest.
But hold on, they beat Bayern Munich, they beat Real Madrid, and they beat Inter. And I believe these are the strongest three teams last year. They beat these three teams. Was there any other strong teams to face?
I personally, Bayern, granted, you talk about, but they sacked the coach.
So your argument is that Bayern, okay, so hear me out. I think I understand you now.
Yes,
no. I think I get you now. I get what you're saying. You think that Bayern last year was one of the weakest Bayerns in the recent history. Is that a right statement to say on your behalf?
No, I'm gonna give you what I'm thinking. So you see, the year before that, when Real Madrid won the Champions League, that run of PSG, Chelsea, Man City, and who they face in the final, Liverpool. That is a Champions League.
Say that again.
The year before, when Real Madrid played that Champions League,
yeah,
and that run they made, which was PSG, Chelsea, Man City, Liverpool in the final.
Do you know that they won against PSG with a mistake from Donnarumma?
They won against Chelsea with a mistake from Mendy.
Yes,
we could keep going.
So Champions League is played on this small detail. So what is your point?
Champions League energy, but look at that run. Look at the quality. Look at the team.
So look at the quality that Man City faced.
But once again, these teams were established. Teams were established, structured.
So Bayern Munich were not established last year.
Bayern Munich got sacked, bro. You saw boy. You saw boy what they did to what's my boy's name, Nagelsmann. You see what they did to boy. So
they were weaker. So they won against. Yeah, so you claim that Man City won against a weak. Man City won the weakest Champions League that you have seen with your eyes.
The most.
Is that fair to say?
The most boring and the most weakest. Yes.
All right, people in the chat, you heard it here. Omar is saying that Man City won the weakest.
And this is no shade. Once again, this is no shade against Man City.
No, it's nothing against them. It's not their fault. It's not their fault.
And if teams were still good,
Man City wouldn't have won it.
They still would have won it.
But you're just putting that fact out there for the people to remember.
No, I'm saying that it was just not what it was. So let's not big it up. It was not. You've seen way better Champions League, Mo. We've seen way better. I know Tuesday and Wednesday we sitting there like we cannot wait, nail biting. Last season I could not remember amazing, oh my God, historical moments that I'm gonna tell my kids when I grow older. Well, when I was younger, this Champions League when City won it, I saw this. You get what I'm saying?
What about the Champions League that Spurs played Ajax in the semifinal?
But that whole run was sick though. Spurs.
See, you're vibing, bro. You're really vibing, bro. You're like playing off like, yeah, that was exciting. Champions, with all due respect to Spurs, that Champions League semifinal, Bayern versus Ajax, I'm not talking Ajax of the 70s or the 80s. I'm talking that Ajax, right? It's equivalent to Brighton play Aston Villa I'm sorry, bro. With all due respect,
bro, that Ajax team beat Real Madrid.
But it's vibes, bro. It's vibes, bro. Like this is
you can't say that's
bro,
vibes.
bro. Like I'm sorry, bro. Like
You can't say that
you're
vibes.
chatting shit.
No, that's not vibes, bro. That's ball. That's Champions League ball. That's Champions League energy.
Oh my god, this is absolutely that.
Bro, and that same Spurs team beat that City
Bro,
team.
Vinny Jr. last year was fantastic.
He was amazing, and
he lost.
And so
that Vinny Jr. lost to Man City 4-0.
And it was Ancelotti problem. That was an Ancelotti problem.
See, you're putting Ancelotti was the coach the year before.
No, but
when they won it as well.
Tactically, he just came in and shit the caca. He made caca on the bed, my brother. It's not about vibes. It's about football. And it's once again, it's the Champions League.
Dude, I'm a football man. I'm a tactical man. I'm a football man.
No, and that's what I love about you.
I'm a football man, bro.
You should know.
And I'm telling you, Omar, that last year, Man City did something that they haven't done in the Champions League before, which is they actually left their tactics sometimes for parts of the game to win games. Yes.
Okay.
The first time I see Manchester City don't press as high, leave the ball to the other team to come back into the games and win it, which is maturity from them. I'm not taking anything away from Man City's run last year. I'm not taking anything. And that game against Inter, anybody would have shat their bed.
I'm with you.
Like, I'm sorry. Edison was shit in the bed. Salimani with another super chat. Thank you for the support. Send your super. Get involved, people. Send me some super chats to put on the screen. Get involved. Bayern were very, very weak, no question. Very, very. I disagree.
Big up
Maybe
my boy
weaker than the year before.
Big up my boy Waves. USL, the UCL was meaty last year. I really don't think I'm chatting.
Waves is a Barcelona fan. So he got knocked out in the group stage, and he got knocked out in Europa League by an atrocious Manchester United. So don't because of course every Barcelona fan thinks that the Champions League
is crazy, but I'm gonna let that slide. Atrocious is crazy.
Okay, by a bad Manchester United team that got knocked out by Sevilla.
Still,
is that fair to say?
Bad is crazy. Bad is crazy, but it's
okay. By not a great Manchester United team.
By a good Manchester.
By an okay Manchester United team. Is that all right?
A good
Manchester United team that got knocked out by Sevilla later because Harry Maguire played.
A good Manchester United team. 2 own goals. A good Manchester United team.
And the people that say Real Madrid were weak, no one was saying that when they drew 1-1 against Man City, the first game. Nobody said that. I claim that the Real Madrid that won against Manchester City the year before, they were weaker. They were weaker.
The Benzema squad.
I'll tell you why. Man City dominated both games, home and away. Real Madrid won that second game when they drew in the 89th minute. Man City dominated Real Madrid the year before, home and away, bro. I'm telling you, bro. Yeah, that Benzema thing was great and everything, and the high Benzema, Paris Saint-Germain against Chelsea. But I'm talking about the Man City games, the 2 games against Manchester City. At least this game, Real Madrid put in a fight the first game. Real Madrid won the game against Manchester City, the second by heritage. By let's push everybody forward, cross the ball, and inshallah. But Man City dominated 180 minutes.
Hey, listen. I guess we see 2
You can go watch both games, bro. Go watch both games. Man City should have cruised against Real Madrid the year before. Should have cruised.
To say last season's team was better than the season before is crazy.
Yeah, 100%, because Vinny Jr. was better last year. Valverde matured more. I'm telling you, Camavinga and Tchouameni matured more. Yes, Modric a little bit grew older, but Camavinga and Tchouameni matured more. Rudiger got embedded in the squad, and look at how he played against Erling Haaland.
Whoa,
give me a break.
The year before, they left with a double.
I'm telling you,
they left with
Real Madrid the year before won against Chelsea, against PSG, and against Man City, okay, by heritage. Not by dominating games, not by being the best team on the pitch. They arguably won 3 ties, being the worst team on the pitch for 180 minutes. Everybody in the chat, if you don't know this and you don't remember this, go watch the games they played against Manchester City and go watch the game they played against PSG and against Chelsea. And I claim that actually against Liverpool, Real Madrid were the best team. They capitalized on the chance.
They weren't. But you
exactly.
Can't,
so you're telling me that a team that were not the best against four from the round of 16.
I have a question for you. So if last year's City's team, the same form that they were in, they played that same the year before. That whole run.
Say that again.
So the last year's City team that you say was better than the year before. If you switch those teams, you think that team would have gave you better football and convinced?
Which team? I'm sorry, I'm confused now. I'm sorry, I'm really confused.
The last because you're saying last year's City team, last year Madrid's team was better than the year before.
Yeah.
So do you think if you switch the teams around, if they would have had that
with the same luck, yeah, they would have won it. Of course. Okay, let me tell you the difference. Real Madrid went to Anfield and dominated. Did that happen?
That happened.
Yeah, that happened. Real Madrid played against Manchester City and they were closer winning the game than Manchester City, kinda, in that first game, right? You would have said that Man City, when they draw, like it was a 50-50 or 60-40. Is that right or wrong? Is that right to say or wrong?
I'm with you.
Real Madrid dominated. Did they play Dortmund last year? I can't remember who did they play in the quarterfinal.
No, they didn't play Dortmund. I don't think they played Dortmund. I remember Dortmund, or did they?
Dortmund played Chelsea. Real Madrid played Chelsea last year. Right?
Under Graham Potter. Was it?
But they played Chelsea.
Under Graham Potter?
And they won the game. My point is as simple as Real Madrid of last year, only people think that they were weaker than the year before because they lost 4-0 against City. But if you look at their run, though, they were actually looked better. People backed them to win against City. A lot of people backed them to win against City.
I didn't. Because we had Erling Haaland.
Anyway, listen, I was going to talk about Harry Kane and Wayne Rooney. I don't want to keep the people for long because I know Staffy is starting. Listen, we're not even on 100 likes, people. Give me to 100 likes before I end the freaking stream. This is embarrassing from you people. The like, do I need to show you how to hit the like button?
Yo, come on. Like, my first time on the channel, make me look good.
Like it at least for Omar. Forget me. You hate me. It doesn't matter. I have an agenda. So hit the like button. The like button look like a thumbs up underneath your live chat. It is simple. It doesn't cost you a penny, but it helps me massively. Come on, hit the like button. Come on, give me 200 likes, people. Before you go, close the live chat and hit the like button. Come on, people. Come on, just do it. It doesn't cost you a penny. Just do the. I'm looking at it. It's only at 63, and you have 120 people. Anyway, I'm gonna say that if Messi wins it this year, I think we should just cancel Ballon d'Or because Haaland, based on numbers, deserve it. Nobody scores over 50 goals in a season and shouldn't win a Ballon d'Or. It shouldn't ever happen. No, I don't care if you're tap-ins and playing for City and winning a treble. This should never happen. It should never happen. But anyway, I was going to talk about Harry Kane and Wayne Rooney, but there's no time. We kind of dwelled so much, but I enjoyed it. I loved it.
I enjoyed it a lot. Harry Kane is... We'll do that for another episode.
Guys, Omar rates Garnacho. That's why I have a jersey. That's not the reason why he does
it. It's signed, and I do rate him. Yes,
it is signed, and he rates him.
It's signed, and this one is signed by Abu Treka, and I rate him as well.
Really, it's signed by Muhammad Abu Treka for real.
Can't see it. Right there, 20. Muhammad Abu Treka in Arabic, 22.
Waves is asking me a question: why did Modric win it in 2018, but Messi didn't win? But I'm saying you're not listening to what I'm saying.
Yeah, but Messi took nothing that year.
It's not only about the goals, but Messi, Haaland scored the goals and won.
It is. But someone said Wayne Rooney over Kane. That is 100% true.
You think Wayne Rooney is a better player than Harry Kane?
And if we have just 5 minutes to cover this.
Yeah, you can.
At the end of the day, I cannot take anything away from Harry Kane. Harry Kane is one of the most players that I truly entertain. Like I love, enjoy watching. But when it comes to Wayne Rooney was the wonder kid from the minute he touched the field, the minute he stepped on Everton, he became the wonder kid. Since he didn't only become the wonder kid just for Everton, he was the wonder kid for United in his whole time there, and he was the wonder kid for England. Let's not forget, all respect to Harry Kane, my boy had to work. Birmingham City, played for Leicester. I mean, for Leicester City, championship ball, blah, 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 blah. Wayne Rooney was him from the minute he started to the minute he left. Let's be honest. Let's be honest. And Harry Kane was always on the team that he was the best player. Everybody else was subpar. Rooney was always on the team of players that are on a different stratosphere. And we could all agree. And he still was the standout. And I'm not speaking off a United fan. I'm just speaking off a ball fan in general. You see stuff when Rooney does that.
Listen, can I? Will, if you're available, Will, guys, I don't know if you want to keep this show going or not. I don't know if Staffy is on or not. I can keep this show going for 5-10 minutes if you guys are going to stay here. I can bring Will to debate this Rooney, Harry Kane against you. Listen, if you want. I can do that.
He's welcome. He's welcome,
guys. Staffy wants to start. I'm sure. I don't want to take his time, to be honest.
Euro 2004. That's all I'm gonna say. 18-year-old little kid on the scene, taking over the whole running riot around legendary people in that 04 tournament. All respect to Harry Kane. But come on, Rooney. We cannot even debate that, bro. It's not even I'm sorry, you're right, man. It's not even a debate. And respect to Will and his opinion, we could do this another day. But Will, you know you're lying to yourself.
I will do it. We'll do it sometime. We'll do this debate: Wayne Rooney versus Harry Kane. But anyway, Mina is saying, Mina, thank you for another super chat. Mina, of course, from Mina, thank you so much. Kane can't lace Rooney's boots, I'm afraid. Another one as well, of course. Salmani said, no. Another one here. I did this one. Kane can't lace Rooney's boots, I'm afraid. From Genga. Oh my God, this is the same comment. There's a lot of people for Rooney. I actually think Rooney is. If I'm gonna choose one of,
just turn around real quick. Turn around. Look at that picture behind you.
It doesn't have Harry Kane because he still plays though.
Yeah, because at the time he was at Leicester City.
No, I made that picture.
Oh, okay. That's a beautiful picture.
With somebody else. Somebody else helped me design it, but yeah. Mo, I was talking about Al Ahly. Mina, excited for Al Ahly versus Man City in the Club World Cup. Oh, yeah, I actually did the wrong super chat. Mina, thank you so much for the super chat, of course. He said excited about Al Ahly versus Man City. Is Al Ahly going to play Man City?
Allahu A'lam. And if they do, we're not looking at that. If you're an Ahly fan, I don't know what to tell you.
I'm an Ahly fan. I'm عضو في النادي يا معلم.
Yeah, we had this whole conversation.
Like أنا تربيت. I'm actually I grew up in Al Ahly, guys. If Al Ahly plays Man City, well, I know. If Al Ahly plays Inter, I don't know who I'm supporting, but I supported Inter before.
No, you can't.
Well, no, I actually supported Al Ahly in '94 and I supported Inter in '98.
It's in my family's blood. The red.
I actually supported Al Ahly in '94, actually. 10 years old, and then I supported Inter in 98. So Al Ahly before Inter, maybe.
I told you once, my grandfather used to play for them. So
yes.
It's Mahmoud.
But you're the grandkid of one of the most famous ever Arab coaches ever.
Yeah, yes.
In the history of the sport.
Yes, it was legendary. It was legendary.
Yeah,
Allah yarhamah.
Yeah. So thank you for everybody that is, guys. 66 likes, you're embarrassing me. Thank you, Mina, for being. Let me give a shout out to all the people that sent me super chats.
Thank you. For the people who liked, we appreciate y'all. Thank you so much for supporting this. You know,
thank you, Ahmed Suleiman, for gifting memberships. Mina Sidhom, of course. Salimani, of course, is here. James Bond sent super chats, of course. Ginga Bish sent a super chats. Big up everybody that is here. If you become a member, check out the community membership to be on a panel if you want to talk with me on the Premier League. I can't wait for the Premier League. And also, the notification bell is important because tomorrow, 1 p.m. UK time, I'll be with Nobbins. We'll discuss Premier League, and I have another show in the evening for you, of course. So thank you, everybody that is being here. There might be a surprise tomorrow evening, of course. We'll talk about the Premier League and talk about other stuff. Thank you, Oxy, of course, for being here. Thank Oski for being here.
Oski. There you go.
I'm gonna say it right. Check out Footy Fanatics, guys. Footy Fanatics FC in the description. It's just a link. You click on it, and it takes you to the channel. Of course, you just do that. Of course, thank you for everybody that is supporting the channel. Stay on this video. It's gonna take you to Staffy TV. Go give him a like his video.
Pick up Staffy.
Come back and chat with like Joe. Give him a like. Stay on his stream. Subscribe to his channel if you're new. Thank you for everybody that's supporting my channel, and we'll see you guys tomorrow. And we're out. We'll see you guys.